Most people outside of the motion picture industry can easily rattle off 4 or 5 directors. Names like Scorsese, Lucas, Cameron, and Hitchcock are easily identified because of their skills and overwhelming success in the movies they have directed. What many people don't know is that working alongside these industry giants are lesser known but equally important directors of photography or DPs. It is the responsibility of a DP to make sure that what the director envisions in his or her mind is revealed in film. Some examples of directors of photography include Wally Pfister, who was director of photography in the movie Inception 2001, and also Roger Deakins, who was the director of photography in the movie Shawshank Redemption in 1994 and Revolutionary Road 2008. The highly technical position requires an advanced understanding of lighting, camera lenses, camera angles to create mood, reveal character, and stimulate the audience. The director of photography provides the artistic flair that brings film and television to life. Staying ahead of the competition requires a DP to entertain and emotionally move an audience with still photography, moving images, and making decisions quickly. A great imagination won't hurt either. For Beta News 05, I'm Radia Hackley.
Feature film cinematographers are changing from traditional 35mm film cameras to digital cameras. In 2002, only 8 feature films were produced using digital cameras, compared to 42 feature films being shot in digital this year. This growing trend has caused the 3 major manufacturers of motion picture film cameras to cease production and now will only produce digital movie cameras. Cinematographer Roger Deakins, who has produced dozens of films and has 9 Oscar nominations, recently started using digital cameras because he felt that digital did not capture the richness of film. Digital cameras today offer as good or better resolution than film cameras. It is being said that by 2015, all feature films will be shot using digital cameras. In an interview with George Lucas, he explains the benefits of digital cameras.
Trying to do it as the least expensive way possible, and digital really made a huge difference there. And then at the same time, I was able to transfer it into the computers, work with it, and then ideally show it digitally. The great thing about digital is what goes in the first day is the same thing you see on the 10th week. Whereas film, what you see on the first day is not at all what you're going to see in the 10th week. In the 10th week, it's going to be scratched and jittery and torn up, and the quality is going to be disintegrated to a rather alarming degree, which is what THX does, is try to keep that from happening, but inevitably there's nothing you can do about it. But with digital, the quality stays consistent through the whole thing.
Movie production has made many changes throughout the years, and the switch from film to digital will be a must for the cinematographer to stay competitive.
Today we're going to talk about why YouTube is going to help a business keep ahead of the competition, and why it's important and why it's the next big thing for a business and what it can do for them. What I have here is an area called analytics, which is a feature on YouTube. And what you do is when you create a video, you're actually able to go through and get all the information from each of your videos, whichever one you actually want to look at. You can get your performance, your overall views. You can check out individual videos. The one of interest is one that I did for a client to test it out. And we put in the word Virginia Beach landscaper, and it was a time-lapse video. He actually, over the last month, picked up another 10 views. And you can go further in. You can check out not just the last 30 days, but you can check out the last year. Over the last year, he's managed to get 109 views. You've got a section over here that covers traffic sources, demographics, views. So you can actually check out all the different traffic sources. Here you can see they picked up traffic from YouTube, external website, mobile, suggested videos. Then you've got your demographics. And here you can actually see that in the United States, there was actually 85 views total from the United States. And out of that, since the business is out of Virginia, you've gotten 43 views in Virginia. And you also have the number of male and female percentages that are actually viewing the video. And it's about, so that tells you the demographics, as well as, let's see, as well as the percentage and the age range of your audience. So you can see that it's reaching a really good demographic of 35 to 44 years of age. Also, one of my clients actually did a video on painting shutters and doors, and you can see here it's provided by YouTube. This little button here, show video statistics, and it's gotten 326 views. And you can see from 2011 in October all the way to now, it's just got a continuing increase in views. And it also tells you what they were searching for when they found you. It was a referral from this video, from Bing, painting shutters, a lot of other different areas. But they got a lot of exposure, and they actually ended up getting business for their continuous creation of videos, which I talked to them about and got them to consistently do. And this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because it's one of the things that will help separate a business from the rest. You will generate search results in the search engine if you are able to use keywords, video, and the power of YouTube.
Mixed martial arts is one of the fastest growing sports in our world today. They have already been able to dethrone boxing, and they are well on their way to having the UFC as to be considered one of the top organizations such as the NFL and the NBA. The main problem they are going to run into is they have to show that they are a constant source for news and events. They've got to be able to provide just as much drama as you see in the NFL and in the NBA. Many mixed martial arts news sites are going to have to find many ways to get all this information out there, whether it be to Android apps, to their regular websites, from podcasts, to fight analyst videos. Not only will mixed martial arts news sites have to find ways to establish this, but the Ultimate Fighting Championship will have to do the same as well. They're going to have to find different ways to approach all of their viewers to make sure they can actually realize that they are just as filled with just as much events and drama that you will see in the NFL and NBA. Two sites that I have found that have given me a constant news source is Mixed Martial Arts Weekly and MixedMartialArtsJunkie.com. They've both been able to provide constant news and have kept me up to date at all times. The UFC has garnered enough weight classes and has enough champions to bring some of the best events around in the mixed martial arts world. They have a great marketing team and are ready to take the world by storm.
Saturday! This Memorial Day weekend, be ready for an epic pounding, bone-crushing mega as the best heavyweights go toe-to-toe for total destruction. Chicano, Bone Breaker, Brown Pride, Bigfoot, Pee-wee, Big Country, Super Samoan, Skyscraper, and don't miss the most jaw-dropping Babes of the Ring. If you miss this, you better be dead or in jail. And if you're in jail, break out!
As a big fan of the sport and of the UFC, I feel if they're able to keep themselves as a constant news source and let the world realize everything they have to offer, whether it be through technology and TV, they will be able to establish themselves as one of the best sports in the world.
Staying ahead of the competition in one of the fastest growing fields can be challenging. Internet marketing is changing daily and is getting more dedicated marketing budget through almost all major companies. Here are just a few tips to stay ahead of the competition in internet marketing. Have a plan and work your plan to perfection. Don't let that plan that you put together work you. Write out what you want to be known for and how you are going to accomplish it. Look to the future. Plan ahead. Don't live in the days that have passed. What's right around the corner isn't as scary as it may seem. Embrace changes in technology. In an industry that is growing hand in hand with technology, it's very important that you grow right alongside with it. Being cutting edge will keep you relevant in this very competitive industry. No matter what your competition may be doing, by staying ahead of the game, you'll be winning. Get social. Become a social butterfly. Know what people are talking about and what they're looking for before your competition does. Be active. Ask for feedback. Produce surveys. Start fan pages on what you're doing well. Finally, know what your competition is doing. Knowing what they're good at will help you position yourself to take advantage of areas where they seem to fall short. And you know what they always say? Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies even closer. Staying ahead of the competition in internet marketing.